Whispers in the wind. The sky was a brilliant blue, with fluffy clouds scattered here and there. The trees swayed, making a gentle rustling sound. For anyone walking through the forest, it was a regular, peaceful day. But for young Sam, the wind was not just rustling leaves. It carried whispers. Whispers of stories from far and wide. It had been this way since he found a peculiar feather on one of his treks. Today, as he strolled, he heard a new tale. The wind carried soft voices that spoke of a hidden waterfall. The most beautiful one nobody has ever seen. It said the waterfall had shimmering waters that changed colors with the sun's angle. Curiosity bubbled inside Sam. He wanted to see this wonder. With a small backpack and the special feather safely tucked inside, he began his search. The wind guided him. When he felt lost, a gentle gust would push him in the right direction. Hours seemed like minutes as his excitement grew. Finally, he reached a clearing where the sun hit just right, casting rainbows everywhere. Before him was the hidden waterfall. Waters sparkled in shades of pink, blue, and gold. Mesmerized, Sam approached and touched the water. It felt like silk, and a sense of calm washed over him. Nearby, he spotted a stone bench. Taking it as an invitation, he sat, letting the beauty sink in. Time seemed to stand still. The magical whispers had led him to a treasure. Feeling grateful, Sam took out the feather and whispered a thank you. With a promise to visit again, he made his way back home. The wind whispered stories, but Sam now had his tale to tell. An account of a magical day and a hidden waterfall that only he knew of. The Clockmaker's Secret. In a cozy town where everyone knew everyone, there was a special shop that caught the attention of all, especially the children. The front window displayed clocks of all sizes, shapes, and designs. Some were as big as a table, while others could fit in a pocket. Birds, ships, stars, and even tiny dancers adorned some of these clocks. Behind this wonder was an old clockmaker named Mr. Grayson. With silver hair, a long beard, and always seen with a magnifying glass, he was as much a subject of curiosity as his clocks. Children often wondered how he made those clocks tick so perfectly. Liam, an inquisitive 10-year-old, was the most curious of them all. Every day after school, he would stop by the shop, pressing his nose against the window, watching the clocks move. One day, gathering all his courage, Liam entered the shop. "Mr. Grayson," he began hesitantly, "how do you make these clocks?" Mr. Grayson looked up, his eyes twinkling. "Ah, young man. Interested in the art of clockmaking, are we?" Liam nodded eagerly. The old man beckoned him closer. "Each clock has a heart, just like you and me." Liam's eyes widened. "Really?" "Yes, but not a beating one," Mr. Grayson chuckled. "It's the ticking heart of the clock. Want to see one?" Liam nodded again, more excited than ever. Mr. Grayson took out a medium-sized clock with a transparent back. He pointed at the swinging pendulum. This is its heart. It keeps the time. But here's the secret, he whispered, leaning in closer. Each clock is unique because I give each one a memory. A memory? Liam questioned, a puzzled look on his face. Mr. Grayson nodded. When I make the clock, I think of a happy memory. It could be a day when the sun shone bright, a bird singing on a tree, or a laugh shared with a friend. That memory goes into the clock, giving it life. Liam was in awe. So, each clock tells time and a story? In a way, yes, Mr. Grayson smiled. They remind us of happy times and the moments we should cherish. Liam spent that afternoon in the shop, listening to stories and watching the clockmaker at work. He learned that every tick and every tock had a story behind it. It wasn't just about telling time, it was about cherishing memories. As the sun began to set, casting a golden hue on the shop, Liam realized it was time to head home. Thank you, Mr. Grayson, he said, his eyes shining with gratitude. I'll never look at a clock the same way again. Mr. Grayson winked. Remember, young man, time is precious. Make sure you fill it with good memories. And with that piece of wisdom, Liam left the shop, his heart full of stories and a newfound respect for the ticking clocks that adorned the walls of the town's most magical shop.